I genuinely believe Korea is the best place to live right now in this economy situation in the world. And hear me out. So I've been living for past 4 years. I started here in Korea 4 years. I didn't study with full scholarship, but still I was able to leave. And I also did so many extracurricular events, programs, ambassador program, and I was always receiving some amount of money from like our government. And I was always having fun doing side quests. And now I'm trying to get a job in Korea. And I was just thinking, like, how cool is it that there are so many things available and still opening every day for foreigners? Like, Korean government really wants you to come to experience, to have a good life here. Just thinking, like, oh my God, like after like living in Korea for a few years, I would like to go somewhere else, especially to Europe. But I'm just thinking, after Korea, your standards will be never same. Everything open like 24 hours. It's very easy, very fast and convenient. And imagine it in Europe or like somewhere else. And I think that it's pretty dangerous there. I've never lived in somewhere else except Korea. So I'm just comparing from experience of my friends or like the things that I hear on the line. So you're like questioning, oh, Japan, China, or Korea. Choose Korea. Okay, I'm not being curry, but I'm just like genuinely telling you as a like only as a big sister who has experience living. And I've visited Japan 3 times. I've been to China. Japanese is so hard to learn, and people don't want you there. There are so many different immigration laws right now. So no. It might be like easier to get a job in Japan, but like you have to be able to speak really good Japanese. And Japanese, I started on my own. I took so long to learn just alphabet, and I just quit. I gave up. I've been to China recently, and to be honest, like China feels like a different world because it is. And there are so many people. There are so many different technologies. Chinese people are struggling there on their own. Like Chinese students are trying to find a job there, and plus, if you're like international student, I heard like so many stories that even if you go with a scholarship, after 1 year you lose scholarship because it's so hard and competitive, and like to keep the scholarship, it's very hard. So you ended up having no scholarship, no money, and like no motivation to study. So you gotta choose very careful. And for Korea, if you get scholarship, it's pretty easy like to maintain the scholarship. If you just pass like 3.6 among 4.5 GPA, you're good to go. So if you're just like a young person thinking about moving to somewhere else, and I would avoid Western countries for now, just for your own safety. Korea is so convenient, safe, and also fun. There's so many things to do. Korean government is unfortunately not paying me to promote Korea, but I'm just sharing you my opinion. And I'm also from Asian country, like I'm from Central Asia, and in my country, if I am thinking like I never had a fun, to be honest, before coming to Korea. I didn't know what is fun because my country doesn't have like so many